they've scored!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's gone looking for safety. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing nice and neat. Shifted upfield. Salah.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Chips it through. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, he's hit it long, but astray. De Jong. Can he finish? Oh, that was close. Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Kimmich. Looking tidy in possession here. Valverde. Mohamed Salah under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Osimhen. Trippier. Oh, he's asking too much with that. Davis. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He's got away. Fire. There's the hit! It's in! Right back in the game!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, perfectly measured that. Matheus Cunha. Oh, there's a probing ball. Valverde. And here's Mohamed Salah. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Great hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rudiger.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And it's Trippier. Trippier. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's well spotted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Fofana. Fofana was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, important interception. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 2, el dorsal 24, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 9.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
El dorsal 15, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 13.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 17, el dorsal 5. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's played him through. That is a great ball. That's a sharp pass. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, strongly challenged there. Could be danger here. He's had it taken off him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Davis.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Pedri. Good spot, he's seen the run. Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication. And that has left him in a heap. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No, that's been intercepted. Gently done. Now he's off and running. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, he's taken it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, one of the most talked about defenders is this fella, Alphonso Davies, hailing from Canada, which is not exactly a country known for its football, but proving a huge hit after his venture into Europe. In fact, just about everything about him is unconventional, playing style and career path.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Danso cuts it out. De Jong. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
Spread neatly. There's no flag. And that should get the job done. Davis, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, nicely intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's a key interception. Olise. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It is a corner, good chance.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Passing nice and neat. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Decent hit! Well, now it's fallen loose again! Just off target.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Valverde, Bellingham, Valverde, Mbappe, and the shot! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Swept in. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Gently done. Rodri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Pass somewhat off target. And the finish! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, can he get onto this? Rodri gets across to intercept that. Valverde. De Jong. It's Bellingham. Some really good ball movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Valverde. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Bellingham. Interesting ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Olise.
Un minuto de descuento.
Osimhen, who's set up one goal so far. And he's there to get it away. And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're into the second 45. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And here's Osimhen.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's beautifully weighted. Pass is just off target. Passes short and sharp. Olise. Vardiol has been caught there, it's a foul. Cristiano Ronaldo. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Davis kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Incoming cross. Davis tries to clear. It's a goal kick. Mohamed Salah being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Mbappe. Rudiger getting this one clear. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We have got
9,
changes here,
el
from both
dorsal
sides in
22,
fact.
El dorsal 10. El dorsal
But it's
11,
lofted.
El dorsal 18.
Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than
El
that.
dorsal 20. El dorsal 17. El dorsal 13.
Haaland
Se
looks
va
to get on the
a
end of
cambio
this.
de jugadores.
Koundé clears it away. That is good alertness. Danso promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a very... Pedri!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Haaland. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Vardiol attempts a clearance. Into the last quarter of an hour. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's through here. Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Alvarez. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
So,
dorsal
time
2
for changes on
será
both sides,
sustituido
actually.
por El dorsal 8. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's caught it. He's had a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mbappe. Fofana. Mbappe. And here's Lewandowski. Danger averted for now. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid pull through, sometimes by hook, hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So off we go then. Saliba spots it and intercepts. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Koundé gets over and intercepts, and it's Salah. Araujo is the guilty party there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kimmich, Trippier. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but He's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how... Ah, he's given it away! And he's running through! Araujo with the slide tackle there. Bellingham. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Osimhen.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Valverde. And the counter is on. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well timed, excellent interception. Now he's off and running. And it's Trippier. Can he get away here? Trippier. Koundé with the clearance. And that could set him on his way. Now that's well seen too. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, great chance! Trippier. Trippier just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's a loose ball. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oblak deals with it effortlessly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah wins the duel this time. Has a look and plays it forward. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Oh, what a ball he's in! Osimhen! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Valverde. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Saliba is there, and he can pick it up. He's in plenty of space here. Could try cutting inside here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's cut it out. Trippier. And there's the end of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So off we go once more. So the first half brought no goals. That's going to go a long way. Osimhen. And that's been won straight back. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Canada making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
And no, that was never going to make it. But they've got it again. And he welcomes it in. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bellingham. He's away. Bellingham! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's hoisted clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, well played, well played. That's really well manoeuvred.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Interesting ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he lines up a cross. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Bellingham. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Jong. That's headed upfield. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quick. Mbappe!
Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Valverde. Bellingham calmly anticipates. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Saliba cuts out the pass. He's played him through. Now it's Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. the most accurate pass. Fofana. Defending of the desperate variety. Valverde. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rodri. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's intervened well there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Haaland.
Canada merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Dembele. That has been cut short. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's found some space here. And they're quick to get it back.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, Red, nice interception. The final 5 minutes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Haaland chasing after it. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, that's incredible! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So the first goal of the game. And that's not going to reach.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
All Black can claim that. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I suppose they might admit to not having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball, but they were harried continually by a team that seemed to want it that bit more.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. There's the whistle, and here we go. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bellingham. Mohamed Salah. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Trippier fires it in low. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Kimmich. And that's been drilled in. And now they can spring out of defence. No way through. Traoré. Van Dijk running with the ball. Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Davis. Thinks one through. He gets big! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's picked his way through. There's the shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And smartly reclaimed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Turns and goes back. Now it's De Jong. Mbappe. Goalkeeper's ball. Can he spark a counter here?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Valverde, there's the hit! He's scored!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Looking tidy in possession here. Passes short and sharp. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Out for a throw. Matheus Cunha. Half an hour played now. Oh, he's bustling through here.
That was lovely, that.
Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Bellingham made a good run there. Mohamed Salah finds himself offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, can he get onto this? Matheus Cunha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. And that's put paid. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
And he's heaved it away. Played back in. Oh, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Plays a delicate ball. And he's there to retrieve it. And that's been won straight back. Matheus Cunha. De Jong. Spread neatly. That is good alertness. Kimmich.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
He's looking to set free a runner. And that's play. And the shot! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up.
Oh, what has happened here? And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And so we're off again. No reported change to either side during the break. That's really well manoeuvred. Stood up well to him there. And it's Salah. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Alvarez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's had a shot!
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Trippier. Look at the space here. Hits one! Bellingham. This is De Jong. Mbappe. Valverde. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's gone for a throw-in. And here's Alvarez. Oh, important interception. Another throw-in. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Too long, and over the line. Mohamed Salah looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Valverde. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Bellingham.
La asistencia a este
Quarter of an
partido
hour into the second
asciende
half.
a 70.987 espectadores.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alvarez. Valverde looking to add to his goal.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Decent hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides then
18,
taking this chance
el
to
dorsal
turn to their
22,
benches.
El dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos por
Madrid do
el
have
dorsal
options
4,
available on the bench
el
if they
dorsal
want to go
5,
that way.
el dorsal
Well, you can only
23.
assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? David. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Corner number 2 then. Gets his head to it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Valverde. Driving forward. Pedri. Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. Some really good ball movement.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's there to belt it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fofana. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a good ball out wide. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 24, el dorsal 2, el dorsal 11 serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Cross
15,
deflected behind for
el
a corner.
dorsal 8, el dorsal 14.
Corner number 3 coming up. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's David. Real chance here! Haaland. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rudiger. Very much into the last knockings. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Canada need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Pedri. There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Lewandowski might just make this. Tchouaméni. Pedri. That's a nicely measured pass. Alvarez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Alexander-Arnold. Great hit! Koundé getting this one clear. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's a performance you can't really complain about, both in terms of inspiration and industry. It was a hard-working win, but when necessary, they were able to call upon that creativity and the ability to dig in.